Hey everyone, welcome back to Agenda Now. I hope you're ready because today's story is sending shockwaves through Washington. We're talking about the explosive SignalGate controversy and the absolute firestorm between Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and Secretary Hegseth. Let's get right into it. First, let's talk about the report. According to the Pentagon's own watchdog, Secretary Hegseth shared highly sensitive military info in a group chat. I'm not exaggerating here, this wasn't just some routine slip-up. We're talking about details that if they got into the wrong hands, could put American troops in real, life-threatening danger. The watchdog didn't pull any punches. This was reckless, plain and simple. Moving on, the second big point. Judgment, or honestly, the lack of it. The report says Hegseth ignored strict security protocols, the kind that everyone in the Pentagon is drilled on. And when the guy at the very top doesn't take those rules seriously, that can shatter trust and discipline across the whole Department of Defense. It's not just a bad look. It's dangerous. Now here's where things get even messier. Instead of stepping up and owning the mistake, Hegseth reportedly laughed it off, calling the investigation a witch hunt. I mean, really? That's the response when national security is on the line? It's the kind of reaction that makes you wonder if he's the right person for this insanely important job. If you want more breakdowns like this, hit that subscribe button so you're always up to date. But it doesn't stop there. The watchdog pointed out that this isn't just a one-time screw-up. There's a pattern. Hegseth puts himself first, dodges blame when things go south, and sweeps mistakes under the rug. That's not leadership, that's self-preservation, and it's exactly the kind of behavior you don't want at the top of the Pentagon. Which brings me to the fifth and final point, the bottom line. The report straight up says Secretary Hegseth can't be trusted to keep our troops safe or handle classified information. That's not just a failing, it's a red alert. And when Schumer went scorched earth in his response, honestly, it was hard to blame him. This is a national security crisis, not just some DC drama. So, let's recap those 5 key takeaways. Hegseth shared sensitive info, showed terrible judgment, deflected blame, has a worrying pattern of behavior, and, according to this report, just isn't fit for the job. What do you think? Is Schumer right to go nuclear here, or is there more to the story? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read them all. And don't forget, subscribe and turn on notifications for more no-spin political news. Thanks for watching Agenda Now, and I'll see you in the next video.
On SignalGate. Today, a Pentagon watchdog will release a new report on SignalGate, finding that Secretary Hegseth put the lives of American troops at risk. By sharing sensitive operational information on a group chat in a flagrant disregard of security proposals, Secretary Hegseth has put the lives of American troops at risk. The conclusion that this report points to is damning. The Secretary of Defense's lack of judgment put the lives of our troops in danger. And instead of accepting responsibility for his mistakes, as any real leader would do, the Secretary has remained defiant, has mocked this incident, and tried to label this as a witch hunt. Pete Hegseth has a clear MO. He puts himself first at the expense of our men and women in uniform, and when he screws up, he tries to hide the truth. That's his MO, putting himself first and then hiding the truth. This new report, just like the boat strikes in the Caribbean, point to a growing pattern. When Hegseth has the chance to make himself look good, look tough, he'll talk a big game, try to seem tough. He'll go on TV and make big speeches. But when he makes mistakes or faces any adversity, he throws others under the bus without a second thought. This guy does not belong as Secretary of Defense. In the 10 months of the job, Pete Hegseth has demonstrated clear defects of character that we cannot afford in a Secretary of Defense. I ask my Republican colleagues, how can we trust this man to keep our troops safe when it's clear that he isn't able to even keep sensitive information safe? How can we trust the word of a man who will change his story or shift blame or hide the truth at the drop of a hat? The answer is we cannot trust him. Pete Hegseth is not qualified to serve as Secretary of Defense. Our brave troops need much better than Pete Hegseth.